Good morning, P4 students. Did you have a nice long weekend with your family? Hope you enjoy it. And welcome back to our online flip lesson. Please take out your textbooks and turn to Chapter 6, Having Good Habits. Today, we are going to learn vocabulary of good habits, and our focus will be on personal hygiene. That is to be clean and healthy. In other words, to look good, smell fresh, and most importantly in these days, to be safe from germs. Then, we are going to practice asking and answering questions about how often we do things. Okay, please refer to page 49 and let's read together.
Vocabulary. Good habits.
Good habits.
Change my face cloth.
Change my face cloth.
Change my socks.
Change my socks.
Change my uniform.
Change my uniform.
Wash my sports shoes.
Wash my sports shoes.
Cut my fingernails.
Cut my fingernails.
Wash my hair.
Wash my hair.
Go to the dentist.
Go to the dentist.
Help with the housework.
Help with the housework. Now you may pause the video and spend some time to remember the 8 phrases. Please use phonics to read and spell. 2 to 5 minutes would be fine. Okay? Tick tock, tick tock. Ding, time is up. Let's do the quiz now. The first one.
Change my face cloth.
Change my face cloth. Next.
Help with the housework.
Help with the housework. You may also say, help my mom with the housework, clean the table, clean the windows, or tidy the living room.
Change my uniform.
Change my uniform. This one?
Go to the dentist.
Go to the dentist.
Change my socks.
Change my socks.
Cut my fingernails.
Cut my fingernails.
Wash my sports shoes.
Wash my sports shoes. You may also say wash my trainers.
Wash my hair.
Wash my hair. Did you get all correct? This video is super funny. Steve, the superhero, has some bad habits. So try to find out the 3 super weapons of Steve, the superhero.
He's Steve, the superhero, and you simply won't believe the powers he possesses by merely being Steve. His smile can crack a mirror, and his breath can make you faint. And when he takes his socks off, it's been known to peel the paint. Steve, superhero. Steve, superhero. The power in his underarms can make a grown man cry. A single burp can make you want to crawl away and die. Steve, superhero. Steve, superhero. Sock. Whiff. Gasp. Phew. The bad guys know it's hopeless, so they all get up and leave. Whenever they get wind of him, superhero Steve. Steve, superhero. Steve, superhero.
Everyone is afraid of Steve the superhero because he has bad habits. He scared all the bad guys away using his stinky body. So problem 1. He has bad breath and he needs to brush his teeth. But he never brushes his teeth. Or he does, but he brushes his teeth only once a week. Problem 2. He has smelly socks. He needs to change his socks. But he never changes his socks. Or he does, but he only changes his socks twice a month. Problem 3. He has smelly armpits. He needs to take a bath or a shower. But he never takes a bath. Or he takes a shower 3 times a year. From the superhero's case, we learned that the number of times we do things is important too. It helps us judge whether someone has good or bad habits. For example, this is how we ask questions about habit. How often do you brush your teeth? And the hunter replies, I brush my teeth twice a week. So now we know that brushing the teeth twice a week is not a good habit, it's a bad habit. Your teeth will be too dirty. So, the boy says, you ought to brush your teeth twice a day. Brushing your teeth twice a day becomes a good habit. We use ought to give advice to somebody, and we will explore more on that in next week's lesson. Another example. How often do you wash your feet? I wash my feet once a month. Washing my feet once a month is a bad habit. We can see that his feet become very dirty. The girl thinks it's not okay. She says, you ought to wash your feet once a day. So washing your feet once a day, that means every day, is a better habit. To answer the how often question, we need to understand the following phrases. Once a week means out of 7 days in a week, we do it only on one day. Here, Monday. It means one time a week. But we won't say one time a week. We will say once a week. If we do it on 2 days out of 7 days, we say twice a week. It means 2 times a week. But we won't say 2 times a week. We will say twice a week. If we do it on 3 days out of 7 days, in this case Monday, Thursday and Sunday, we just say 3 times a week. Okay? Now week becomes month. Out of 31 days, we only do it on one day. Here, the 5th. We can say once a month. It means one time a month. But again, we say once a month, not one time a month. 2 days out of 31 days, the 5th and the 12th, we say twice a month, meaning 2 times a month. And so on and so forth, we can have 3 times a month and 4 times a month. Notice that if it is quite a regular habit, you may say once a week because in this case we do it on every Friday. So once a week, once a week, once a week, once a week. Let's learn how to calculate the number of times we do things on one day, in a week, in a month, or in a year. I brush my teeth every morning and every evening. So that is 2 times, twice a day. I brush my teeth twice a day. I go to the library on Fridays. That is once in a week, once a week. I go to the library once a week. I go swimming on the 1st and the 15th every month. That is twice a month. I go swimming twice a month. I go to the dentist in January and August every year. That is twice a year. I go to the dentist twice a year. Alright? Here are the key structures. How often do you go swimming? I go swimming once a day. I go swimming 3 times a week. How often do you go to the dentist? I go to the dentist once a year. I go to the dentist twice a year. Practice. I cut my fingernails on Sundays. That is one day in a week. I cut my fingernails once a week. Okay? I go cycling on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. That is 3 times a week. I go cycling 3 times a week. I visit Grandpa on the 10th and the 20th every month. 2 times a month. Twice. I visit Grandpa twice a month. 2 more to go. So here, something a week. So out of 1 week, I help with the housework on 2 days, twice a week. I help with the housework twice a week. Next. So out of the month, we do it on 3 days. So I wash my sports shoes 3 times a month. Or you may learn a new phrase, every other week, but that would be too difficult. Please turn to page 50 for some listening and speaking practice on habits. For part A, we need to fill in the blanks with a number. For example, how often does Jim go swimming? He goes swimming 4 times a week. He never goes cycling, so we put a cross here. So let's start.
I think it's important to have good habits to stay fit and healthy.
Yes, I think so too. I do plenty of exercise.
What kind of exercise?
I go swimming about 4 times a week.
Wow! You often go swimming. I only go swimming about once a month.
Once a month, so we put 1 here.
Do you do any other kinds of exercise?
Yes, I go cycling on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
That's good exercise.
May goes cycling on 3 days in a week, so we put the number 3 here.
Yes, it is. I love my bike. I got it for my birthday last year.
I haven't got a bike and I can't ride one.
That doesn't matter because you keep fit with your swimming. Besides, exercise isn't the only way we stay healthy. I think it's important to eat healthily as well. I always have a good breakfast.
What do you usually have for breakfast?
I always have a big bowl of cereal, and I also drink a big glass of milk.
So May has breakfast every day, and in every breakfast, she drinks a big bowl of milk. So that is once a day. Put 1 here.
Milk is good for our teeth.
I always have a glass of milk before I go to bed.
So Jim drinks the milk before he goes to bed, but there's still every night. So we put 1 here too. 1 per day. Once a day.
I hope you brush your teeth before you go to sleep.
Of course. I brush them every morning and every night.
Every morning and every night. That means 2 times, twice a day. Put 2 here.
I do that, but I also brush my teeth after lunch.
I do that, but I also. That means 2 plus 1. So May brushes her teeth in the morning before she goes to bed, and then after she has her lunch 3 times a day. Write 3 here.
I go to the dentist in January and July each year.
So you can hear 2 months, and it's a girl's voice, so it should be 2 times twice a year. Put 2 here, and let's listen for Jim.
I only go there once, in the summer holidays.
So once in the summer holiday means once a year. Alright, I hope you don't mind I work with you. Let's check the answers now. Put a tick next to the correct answer, and I hope you get 100% correct.
B. May is telling Anne how she and Jim stay healthy. Finish what she says.
Jim goes swimming 4 times a week. I go swimming once a month.
So this is the example, and you may follow the example to make 8 sentences for May. Let's try. Jim never goes cycling. I go cycling 3 times a week.
He never goes cycling. I go cycling 3 times a week.
Next one would be, he drinks milk once a day. I drink milk once a day too.
He drinks milk once a day. I drink milk once a day.
He brushes his teeth twice a day. I brush my teeth 3 times a day.
He brushes his teeth twice a day. I brush my teeth 3 times a day.
And the last one, he goes to the dentist once a year. I go to the dentist twice a year.
He goes to the dentist once a year. I go to the dentist twice a year.
Okay, so that's quite straightforward. Just remember for Jim, because he is the third person in the conversation. So for third person singular, we need to change the verb by adding es or just s. Okay? Can you think of more habits besides those appear in the textbooks? Don't forget to do the open-ended questions in the flip exercise. All you need to do is to follow this example. Type 2 to 5 sentences about your good habits. You may use your own words or use the phrases from the textbook. For example, I go swimming 5 times a week in the summer holidays. I love swimming. It helps me keep fit and train my knee. For cycling, I go cycling twice a year. Here I mean outdoor cycling. But if you include indoor gym, I go cycling once a day, and I will keep my habits when the gym opens again. I drink milk once a day. I brush my teeth twice a day. And I go to the dentist twice a year. So it's easy exercise. Just type the sentences into your flip class blank. Alright? We need good habits to be clean and healthy. I'm sure you don't want to scare people away like Steve the superhero. Bad personal hygiene means we have dirty hair, dirty face, dirty hands, dirty feet, and dirty clothes. Sometimes you may not know you are dirty. By the time people can smell you or can see your dirt, it's already very awful. You're awfully dirty. So, how often do we keep our body clean? Here are some suggestions for good personal hygiene. Hair. Brush or comb your hair twice a day to keep the tangles out. Never share your brush or comb. Teeth. Brush teeth twice a day, after breakfast and before you go to bed. Body. Take a bath or shower once a day. Wash your hair with shampoo often. Hand washing. Always wash your hands with soap and water before eating, after playing outside, after going to the bathroom, and after coughing or sneezing. Achoo! Nails. Keep fingernails and toenails clean and trim them once a week. Bath time is usually best for trimming and cleaning under the nails. Clothing. Wear fresh clothes every day, even if your old clothes don't smell. Clean underwear is especially important. Sleep. Go to bed at about the same time every night, which I can't do that. Spend some time doing a quiet activity such as reading a book or listening to music. So that's all for today's lesson. Bye bye and hi from my 1-month-old nephew. See you later.